Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Thursday, October 16th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, early voting for the municipal election got underway today. There are several contested races across the Hickory Metro. In Hickory, there is a race for mayor featuring incumbent Hank Guess and the challenger, Park Inglefield. In addition, there is a race for the Ward 5 City Council seat between David Zagaroli and Arnita Dula. Elsewhere in Catawba County, in Newton, there are 9 candidates for 3 city council seats. Maiden has a race for mayor with a pair of candidates vying for that post, and 7 candidates are competing for 3 seats on Maiden Town Council. In Longview, there is a race for mayor between a pair of candidates. The Conover City Council contest features 6 candidates vying for 2 full-term seats and 2 hopefuls competing for the unexpired term ending in 2027. Claremont City Council will have 3 candidates seeking 2 available seats. There is a race for mayor in Brookford with 2 candidates attempting to gain that post. The Brookford Alderman contest features 4 candidates for 2 seats. Ballots can be submitted during early voting at the Newton Main Library and Highland Recreation Center in Hickory. Hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, November 1st, the only weekend day that citizens can vote early. Election day is Tuesday, November 4th. The polls will open at 6:30 a.m. that day and close at 7:30 p.m. On the 4th, WHKY will have complete coverage on radio, TV, and the web. WHKY's Arianna Mack caught up with John Teeter, the president of Pepsi Cola Hickory.
Tell me about your day-to-day involved with Pepsi.
You know, it's a family business. I'm 3rd generation. My grandfather started our business in 1925. My nephew's kind of running the ship now, but I'm still working quite a bit. But I grew up in Hickory. Graduated from high school here. When I got out of college, I moved to Asheville to run our operation up there for 25 years. Moved back down here to our corporate office in 2002, and here I am back home.
Right, back home. And 1977, you've been with Pepsi for quite some time. What is the importance of being in the community for you? You know, my grandfather told us a long time ago, all my brothers said, you know, we make a lot of money in our business, and you need to put it back in the community. So that's kind of been our philosophy over the years. And, you know, our customers are the ones we like to help. And they benefit us by buying our product, but we try to put a lot of money back in the community in all 17 counties that we do business in. And it's duly noted. And after Hurricane Helene, how has Pepsi put forth efforts for Western North Carolina? You know, we, as far as our employees go up there, we had 5 of our employees in the Asheville area lose their homes totally. Had one get killed in Swannanoa. Obviously, that place was devastated, and the whole world saw what happened there. What we've done up there, you know, we've helped lots of folks like the Salvation Army, the Samaritan's Purse, but what we did at the end of the year, we came up with because we made money during the hurricane up there, believe it or not. I mean, people had to have water and drinks, and we made a lot of money up there, but we in turn put back about $350,000 at Christmas to the hardest hit communities like in Marshall, Asheville, of course, Spruce Pine, some parts of Burke County. So, you know, we're just trying to do our part. That won't solve the problem up there, but they've got a long ways to go. But, you know, tragic situation, but something good always comes out of something like that. You know, I've had years of experience helping give to the community and kind of look at the things every year, this time of year on next year's budget, and you know, we make time and we make room for the profits we make to go back into the communities like my grandfather and my father would have wanted us to do. Thank you so much for joining us, John Teeter with Pepsi Cola of Hickory. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Mr. Teeter for stopping by. With some important health information, here's WHKY's David Cedrone.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. Feeling tired or achy? You're not alone. It's the flu season, and the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services has announced the first reported flu-related death for the 25-26 flu season. This is according to a news release issued by the department last week. An adult in western North Carolina died due to complications of the flu during the first week of October. During last year's respiratory flu season, North Carolina reported the highest number of flu-associated deaths, 544, since the 2009 H1N1 pandemic, which took the toll of 280 deaths, which approximately half of those were children, and 89% of them were not vaccinated. The U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention recommends all people 6 months or older to receive a seasonal flu vaccine. Vaccines are available at pharmacies, private medical offices, some federally qualified health care centers, and local health departments. In addition to the vaccines and treatment, precautions should always remain top priority. Protect yourself from getting the flu and spreading it. Make sure you wash your hands with soap and water or use alcohol-based cleaner. Clean and disinfect surfaces, cover coughs and sneezes, of course. Stay home if you're not feeling well. Avoid direct contact with others. Do not share personal household items like cups, towels, and utensils. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
In today's crime report, a Caldwell County man was jailed under $1 million bond following an arrest this week. In addition, Arianna Mack and David Cedrone have details on recent felony arrests. In local sports, Jason Savage has a recap of a huge night for the Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer team as they lit up the scoreboard. And in community focus, Arianna will have information on a chance to get scared at a local car wash, and I'll talk to a guest about an event to raise awareness about Alzheimer's. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel, and at 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Hi, this is DJ the Suit Stout. Join me every Monday and Friday from 8 to 10 for Suit Up Sports. My guests and I will discuss and debate sports in your area and more. See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY channel 14.2.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
Once Upon a Time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, knights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
High blood pressure, also called hypertension, occurs when the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries is just consistently too high. Now, this condition makes the heart work harder to pump the blood, which can damage your blood vessels and lead to very serious health problems like heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, and even vision loss. Now, high blood pressure typically has no symptoms, so it's important to monitor it. A blood pressure-friendly diet focuses on things like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Reducing table salt is especially important. And regular physical activity, like a walk for just 30 minutes a day, usually can help lower blood pressure naturally. Now, if you can't walk all at once, take short walks throughout the day. Maintaining a healthy weight, stress management, and avoiding tobacco and alcohol are also keys. Now, consistent effort, blood pressure can usually be managed effectively. There's even supplements that might help. I'm Dr. Joe Esposito. I'll see you next time for another quick tip. I want to tell you about Dr. Joe's Energy Boost Chewables. These things are amazing. Good, clean energy, no caffeine, no sugar crashes, and not even a hassle of swallowing pills. Now, these contain 2 ingredients. One of them is citrulline. Citrulline is an amino acid that opens up your blood vessels and increases circulation, even helps lower your blood pressure. And ginseng, this helps manage stress, keeps you focused, and gets you physically energized throughout the day. You can get these and all of our supplements on our website, drjoe.com. That's drjoe.com.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report today, a man was jailed under $1 million bond following a Caldwell County drug arrest. 24-year-old William Brandon Hibbert of Hudson was arrested Wednesday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of trafficking in methamphetamine, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule I controlled substance, and maintaining a vehicle for controlled substance. Hibbert was jailed in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $1 million secured bond. No court date was listed. WHKY's Arianna Mack reports on a pair of arrests in which charges were filed in Catawba County.
That's correct, Rob. A Hickory woman was arrested on a fentanyl possession charge. 41-year-old Cassandra Lynn Johnson of 14th Street Northeast in Hickory was arrested Monday by the Burke County Sheriff's Office. She's charged in Catawba County with possession of fentanyl and possession of drug paraphernalia. Johnson was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $52,000 bond. Superior court dates are scheduled for November 13th and January 23rd in Newton. And a Hickory man charged with violating probation imposed earlier this year. 56-year-old Jesse Lee Branch of Hickory was arrested Tuesday by probation and parole officers. He's charged with felony probation violation. Branch is on probation as a result of a conviction in August of this year in Catawba County. He was convicted of felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance and received probation and a 24-month suspended sentence. Branch was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $50,000 bond. A Superior Court date is set for January 23rd. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna. Up next, David Cedrone reports on a pair of arrests in which felony charges were filed.
All right, thanks, Rob Eastwood. Well, 2 men are facing multiple felony charges. First up, 30-year-old Richard Triplett, no address given, arrested by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. Triplett is facing charges of flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, possession of methamphetamine, probation violation out of county, and multiple counts of failure to appear on charge of probation violation. Triplett was incarcerated in the Caldwell County Detention Center under no bond. No court date has been listed. Up next, we have 53-year-old Finley James Estep, also no address given, was arrested by Hickory police officers yesterday. He's being charged with possession of methamphetamine, second-degree trespass, and littering. Estep was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under a $1,500 bond. District court dates have been scheduled for December 1st. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. And that's our crime report for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Into Visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
The white flag is in the air, out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We start with high school volleyball conference tournament championships. Wrapping up last night in the Western Piedmont 3A, 4A conference, Drawn defeated Patton in 5 sets, winning 3-2. In the Western Foothills Athletic 4A, 5A conference, the championship goes to Hickory as they swept North Lincoln 3-0. And finally, in the Northwestern 6A, 7A conference, that championship goes to Watauga as they defeated Alexander Central in straight sets 3-0. High school boys soccer action from last night in the Catawba River 1A, 2A, 3A conference. The North Carolina School of Science and Math of Morganton fell to Piedmont Community Charter 6-1. In the Western Piedmont 3A, 4A conference, East Burke and RS Central go to a 2-2 draw. High Brighton wins over Drawn by the final of 5-0. Patton gets by West Caldwell 1-0. In the Northwestern 6A, 7A conference, Alexander Central blanks McDowell 1-0. Freedom gets by St. Stephen's 3-2. South Caldwell falls to Watauga 6-0. Well, Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer put up a 10 spot last night, winning 10-0 over Mars Hill. Katie Durham had herself a night. 4 goals and a pair of assists. Now, as a whole, the team had 8 assists for their goals. That sets a new record for most assists from a team in a single game in Lenoir-Rhyne history. That breaks the previous record that was set multiple times with 6. In addition, the 10 goals is the most by the team since they opened up the 2008 season with a 13-0 win over NAIA Columbia out of South Carolina. It was also their biggest win in South Atlantic Conference history for the Bears since a 10-1 win at Newberry in 1995. And yes, you are looking at all 10 goals. That's why I'm still talking. It's like I'm sitting here thinking about Sam the Snowman. Oh, tell me when it's over. 10 goals. Bears 8-3-1 overall. 5-1-1 in the South Atlantic Conference. Bears will be on the road Saturday as they take on Carson Newman. Now we move over to Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer. An equal outing, just not as big. Winning 3-0 over Mars Hill as the Bears scored all 3 of their goals in the second half. LR have won 3 in a row. Don't sleep on them now. They're 4-4-2 overall. 3-2-2 in South Atlantic Conference action. They're now 3rd in the South Atlantic Conference standings as well. Bears also will be on the road Saturday as they take on Carson Newman. As always, you can find more stories when you visit our website, WHKY.com.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Hi, this is DJ the Suit Stout. Join me every Monday and Friday from 8 to 10 for Suit Up Sports. My guests and I will discuss and debate sports in your area and more. See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY channel 14.2.
Hey, grab me one too.
When you sign up for a Christian Tours trip, you're getting more than just a trip, you're getting a full experience.
Anybody can travel with us. Although we are a Christian company, we believe that's part of what people are attracted to us.
You not only get to see the sites that are listed in your itinerary, but you get to enjoy the fellowship with the other people that are on the trip.
We offer so many tours that if you have a destination you want to go to, you name it and we can say, we go there.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Well, you don't often expect to get scared when you go to a car wash, but be prepared for a frightful experience the next 2 weekends at an area business. Arianna Mack explains.
Tommy's Express Car Wash presents the 2025 Tunnel of Terror. A few of the Tractor Shed Theater scarers, owner of the wash Matthew Grimm, and the Tractor Shed Theater director Molly Rice joined WHKY.
Hi, I'm Braden and I'm playing Jeepers Creepers in the Tunnel of Terror.
Hi, I am Katie and I am playing a victim in the Tunnel of Terror.
I'm Becca, and I'm playing Chucky in the Tunnel of Terror.
I'm Anna Warren, playing Annabelle in Tommy's Tunnel of Terror.
I am Brittany, and I am playing Samara Morgan in Tommy's Tunnel of Terror.
We opened 5 or 6 months ago. Tunnel of Terror has become kind of recently in the car wash business something that car washes are getting into. Tommy's Express takes it to a new level, frankly. And so when I started to plan this, I engaged St. Stephen's and did not realize what I was getting myself into when I contacted Molly in her theater program. Their experience with Halloween is amazing, and I can't wait to partner with them.
Molly, how are you and the kids preparing for this?
It's kind of like a repeat in a way, because we're using slashers, which we did at our Deadly Drive-In. But what we've been doing is the students have been doing all the design and production for their character and we call it a station, or their set, or their locale, domain. For example, like Leatherface has a chop shop. Mr. Grimm said he wanted it scary, so we gave him scary. So yeah, we've been working really hard, getting everything ready, building sets, and character acting. Luckily, we have a couple of kids who have some experience at Lake Hickory Haunts, and so we're utilizing them to get ready for character and scare acting.
And Matt, how does all this work with the car wash?
Tunnel of Terror will be Friday and Saturday this weekend, as well as the 24th and 25th from 6 to 8. We plan on, if there's a big crowd, we'll stay late, for a bit, but we will close at 5 p.m. to set up for the event. Most likely, the way that our guests will enter is in the rear of the property, and we'll kind of loop around the wash. You'll just sort of follow the car in front of you, and we'll go from there. The cost is $25 per vehicle for everyone. Pack people into vehicles, that's great. And proceeds for the wash will go to the United Way as well as to St. Stephen's Theater Program.
I hope my students take away working with the community is vital. We've done a lot of civic engagement projects where we try to help those in need, but this is something just fun to do and to collaborate. I love that my students were able to do some of Oktoberfest and meet Mr. Graham and Joe, and they really loved working with them and getting to meet people in the community and not feel like we're just in a classroom, that our classroom goes beyond that, and that these kids learn that hard work and creativity is really something that can take them far in life.
I highly suggest you come out to the Tunnel of Terror with Tommy's Car Wash. It'll be really fun and you'll have an amazing time.
Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna, and that looks like a lot of fun. Have to check that out one of these next 2 weekends. Well, I had the chance earlier this week to catch up with the manager of an event that brings about awareness regarding Alzheimer's. Joining us here on WHKY News to talk about an event coming up for Alzheimer's awareness is Lindsey Mull. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you coming in to talk about this event that's coming up on the 25th of this month. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you're connected to this group.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Lindsey Mull and I'm the walk manager for the Walk to End Alzheimer's here in the Unifor area. And I got started with the Alzheimer's Association because I lost my grandmother in 2017, unfortunately, to the disease. And just last year, my Aunt Becky was diagnosed as well. So I am in this with a personal cause for a fight. And that's what we do with the Walk to End Alzheimer's. It is the largest fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association. There are 600 walks nationwide, 17 here in North Carolina. And the one here in Hickory for the Unifor is October 25th at LP Fran Stadium or at the Crawdad Stadium. And check-in starts at 9 o'clock. Opening ceremony begins at 10 with the walk to follow.
And the goal, is this a kind of a multi-pronged goal to raise awareness but also raise money? Is that how this works?
Absolutely, that's 100% correct. So it is a free event to attend. It's free to register, free to be there. But it is also a fundraiser, so we do ask for donations and we ask for personal fundraising, but it is just a beautiful day of awareness and just support for those living with the disease and raising awareness for caregivers as well.
One more time, the walk, give us the location, the date, and the times, please.
The Walk to End Alzheimer's Unifor is October 25th at LP Fran Stadium or the Hickory Crawdads, and it starts at 9 o'clock.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
we appreciate what you do as well.
Thank you so much.
Lindsey Mull, who is talking about the Walk to End Alzheimer's that's coming up at LP Friends Stadium later this month. We appreciate Lindsey joining us here on WHKY News. And thanks again to Lindsey for joining me. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you for joining us on behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, John Teeter, Lindsey Mull, and all of the folks at Tommy's Express Car Wash. I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Into Visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.